We'll begin with a few questions from our media.
Okay.
Tony, your line is now live.
Hi, Alex. How are you? Hope you are.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Good. Thanks. Obviously, you've got a huge fight coming up this weekend, and probably, my tip for potential fight of the night before it's even, before fight night. Just a couple of questions off the back of that. I mean, given how potentially, good this fight's going to be, was you disappointed to hear that it wasn't on the main card? And then secondly, is there any chance that this fight is going to go the distance?
It's hard to say, talking to your second point about whether the fight's going to go the distance or not. I know Grant Neal's a gifted and talented opponent. Really looking forward to this fight. As far as where we fall on main card versus, preliminary, I'm blessed enough to be here and being able to fight for everyone to watch. So whether that's preliminary card on YouTube or whether that's main card on Showtime, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference to me as far, because, when you're out there and under the lights and face to face with an opponent, it doesn't really matter where you were in terms to where everybody else is fighting. So we'll see. Maybe next time we'll be on the main card and showing up somewhere else, but it's all kind of relative and doesn't make that big of a difference from where I'm at.
All the best for Saturday.
All right, Michael.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Mike?
Everything good here, man. Thank you for your time. I wanted to ask you, you're facing an undefeated opponent so far, 5-0. How important for you is to take his undefeated streak away? And secondly, what's the strategy here? What are you looking to do this Saturday in this fight?
Whether the opponent's undefeated or winning record, losing record, we're always out there to get that W. The game plan is, just kind of sticking with what my game plan has been for all my fights. I'm looking to get better. I'm looking to make sure that I'm keeping pressure forward, keeping pressure on them, wearing them down, and always looking to do damage, looking to finish, looking to end that fight. So I mean, if it happens that I get to be the first one to knock down, to chalk one up in Grant Neal's L column, that'll be great, but it'll be a fun fight regardless.
Perfect, man. Thank you very much and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Santiago.
Hi, Alex. Thank you for the time.
No problem.
How are you experiencing this fight week in San Jose thus far?
San Jose has been nice so far. Cool venue. I'm always up for a change. The past 3 fights we've been in Uncasville at the Mohegan Sun, and it's been fun, but it's nice to get a little change up. Weight cut for me is usually pretty simple, pretty easy comparatively to some of the other fighters I know. So just trying to make sure that we're controlling the nerves and looking forward to a fun fight on Saturday.
Your last fight was 3 months ago. Are you happy that the promotion got you back in there quick again?
Absolutely. With a lot of my fights, historically, I haven't really taken that much damage. Most of this time when I need that week off after the fight, it's not so much from the fight itself, it's just from training camp. But it's nice to get that quick turnaround and be able to put on good shows for Bellator and for everybody watching at home. And I'm a guy who just likes to fight, so it's nice getting back in there, getting right back to it.
Good luck on fight night, sir.
Thank you.
Art, go ahead.
Got Art?
Art?
What's going on, Alex? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. The one question, obviously, with the undefeated streak is one thing, but you've been undefeated in your past. I mean, you have 1 loss in your professional record. But when you look at your opponent, is it more taking that undefeated streak? Is that more important to you, or is it just getting the victory? And really, what is the main goal with your career? Because with an undefeated fighter, I would think that that's kind of a big deal to take the goose egg from them. But you have more important things to take care of as well.
Well, I've said this in the past. I try not to play too much into what the opponent's done and his accolades and his style and stuff. I'm really trying to focus on me. So I think the first part of your question, it's just more important that I chalk up a win for myself. Whatever his record is whatever his record is. But against me, obviously I'm hoping that it'll be a W. Pushing forward in the career, I've said it before, but um, I like fighting. So if I can just keep punching people and not the police don't come knocking on my door, I'm a happy camper.
Good luck to you, Alex, this Saturday.
Thank you.
Mason?
Hey, Alex, this is Mason from Overtime Heroics. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. How are you, Mason?
I'm doing great. I wanted to ask, a couple of fights ago, you suffered your first professional defeat. How did that affect you leading up to your last fight?
From every fight, we're able to take a little bit and piece some stuff together. Wasn't my night, and we were able to look back. Angles is a skilled opponent, but there's holes in my game that he ended up revealing, and I'm hoping that L just makes me a better fighter because of it. And we've been working on the holes, like I said, trying to work on our striking game, making sure that our wrestling is polished and not so reliant on just kind of brute strength and being the bigger guy. So yeah, it sucks. I'd rather be undefeated, but if you can't learn from the L's, you can't. You're in the wrong sport.
And last from me, what can us as fans expect from you on fight night?
I'm a guy who goes out there, and I think I enjoy what I do. It's been my favorite job of a list of strange and differentiated careers. I'm out there to have a good time. I'm trying to deal damage and have fun while I'm doing it. So you can expect to see maybe some things that aren't as traditional. I'm never looking to win via scorecard. I'm always looking to deal damage whenever I can, and making sure that it's something that'll remind my opponent that he's in the ring he's stuck in there with me for a long time. Looking forward to some fun and violence. Good old fashioned fun and violence.
Kobe? Kobe, go ahead.
Kobe.
All right. Last one here. Lennon?
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Good. How are you, Lennon?
I'm doing good. Is there anything particular you did to train differently for this fight versus other fights?
Not so much. We're really my whole career, and I've said this before, is I'm trying to look at the holes in my game and less so much on opponents, and it makes it just an easier transition in training camps, and just pushing forward to keep working on the stuff that I need to work on. So my background's wrestling, heavy grappling, so we're always trying to work on transitioning those skills into being a better striker. Answer your question, it's kind of the same stuff that we've been working on. We're just building, slowly becoming a better fighter.
Okay. And looking on future fights, is there anyone that you would particularly want to face in the future?
Oh man, you guys always give me this question. I always bungle it up. I just got to say true. Like I said before, as long as Bellator will keep paying me and flying me out to punch people, I don't really care who it is. It'd be nice to fight on the main card with some of the top tier guys in the weight division, but if there's other opponents that need to get punched by me, then that's where it's going to happen.
All right. Thanks for the time, Alex. Good luck on Saturday.